York's classic rock. Q1043.
Lou Gramm is with us. It's Foreigner's Cold as Ice. I particularly love that version with the big orchestral finish.
I do too. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, that's the one that I really love. And I also like hearing my old friend Ian Lloyd singing on, that's what now? Hang on just a second. That shouldn't be happening.
Uh-oh.
I thought I muted my phone.
I can't take you anywhere.
I thought
It's always
I did.
the worst timing.
Yeah, I did. Well, anyway, sorry about that.
That's okay.
But Ian Lloyd, who was the lead singer of Stories, they had a big hit in '73, Brother Louie.
Yes.
He was friends with the guys in Foreigner, and he contributed some background vocals for their when they were first putting everything together. And that background vocal he does, along with your vocal performance on Cold as Ice, is really an important one.
Very succinct, yes.
Yeah.
So good.
He's a great guy, too.
Do you remember? Next year it'll be the 50th anniversary of Foreigner. I mean, when the whole concept happened, it was a combination of British and American musicians who got together, hence the name. Do you remember the excitement of first getting together and going into the studio and working on those songs that would eventually become a part of millions and millions of people's lives and memories around the planet?
Yes, I do. We worked with John Sinclair and Gary Lyons, who were the co-producers of the first album, and they were two British men who had success with some acts in Britain, and they were more engineers than producers, but they did earn their keep in the production area too, with the little tinkering that we did on some of these songs.
All right. Well, you're a Northwestern New York guy, and you became, the possessor of one of the most famous voices in the world. I mean, let's be honest. The success of Foreigner had to have surpassed your wildest dreams as a young kid who wanted to sing.
Yeah, I think it definitely did that. I was in a band called Black Sheep, and we were signed to I believe it was. I can't even remember the record label now, but it was we had 2 albums out, and we were touring with Kiss, and I think it was Capitol Records, and we played in Boston, and on our first show with Kiss, we got a standing ovation.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and we didn't know what to do, because we didn't know if Kiss's tour manager would allow us to take our ovation or just get off the stage.
Right.
So we kind of looked to him, and he goes, "Hey, you're getting an ovation." He says, "Go answer your ovation." So we went out and played one more song, and it was awesome. And then we stuck around and heard Kiss play. And this was on Christmas Eve, 1975, and I think it was 74 actually. And so we drove back to Rochester to be with our families for Christmas, and our equipment truck and the 3 crew guys hit a patch of ice on a New York State thruway, slid off the thruway, and the truck rolled over.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And they called me at about 5 in the morning. I had just gotten home to Rochester and jumped in bed, and they called me and they said, "We slid off the thruway. Can you come and pick us up?"
Oh.
We need a ride.
Yes.
Oh, man.
So I called the bass player. We got in our wagon and drove all the way back up and picked up the guys in at a service station where the truck had been hauled, and brought them back to Rochester. We tried to get the door open to see what the extent of the damage to the equipment was. We got it open about 6 inches. Couldn't tell what was still together and what wasn't. So we spent Christmas with our families with a dark cloak of doom looming over us. Next morning, we went back to the place where the truck was kept, and they had gotten the door open, and the Hammond B3 organ had the legs knocked off it. The drums were smashed by
Oh.
the Marshall cabinets. They were out of round now. The drums, you know.
Yeah.
And the microphone stands went through the Marshall
The
cabinet.
mesh. Oh, no.
Oh.
That's so perfect.
Couldn't have been any worse.
So you have a standing ovation,
Yes.
Kiss is on the side of the stage watching you do it. You're on the
Yes.
top of the world, and less than 12 hours later, you're at a service station picking up your broken equipment and road. Wow.
And 2 days after that, we were supposed to be in Florida to continue the tour. We had the whole tour with Kiss
Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
because
no.
we were both on Capitol Records.
So it was time to rent some.
Hey, Gene, can I borrow your bass?
It was time to rent some equipment.
Well, you know what? We talked to our parents about it. We talked to a number of people about it, but it was a huge recession in the States at that time, and so we even talked to the people at Capitol Records, telling them that we had this tour with Kiss and we were going to be selling some albums and everybody was going to make some money, and this was the start of a potentially good, strong career for the band, and they were right in the middle of a business meeting. They said, "We'll let you know what happens when we come out of the meeting," and the woman we were talking to ended up calling us back and said, "Sorry to inform you, but the label has dropped you."
Ooh.
Oh.
So no more Black
Terrible
Sheep. But look what
timing.
happened the next year.
Yeah, the next year, Mick called me to
That would be Mick Jones.
yes, Mick Jones called me. I had met him in Rochester when he was in Spooky Tooth, and gave him the 2 Black Sheep albums when we saw them play, and got back to meet them after the show, and gave him the 2 Black Sheep albums, and a little over a year later he calls me up and says, "I'm not in Spooky Tooth anymore. I'm starting my own group. Would you like to come audition?"
So you're thinking the world is like over after you get dropped, and meanwhile, it was meant to be. 'Cause
Yeah.
Foreigner
On the
was
other
great.
hand, if this crash hadn't have happened, they wouldn't have set up those
Yes.
ducks.
I'd still be
the ducks in that row.
I'd still be crying over the Hammond B3 though.
I was crying over it.
So you joined up with this group of guys,
Yes.
and Lou Gramm. You sold last time they checked over 80 million records. 80 million.
That's a couple, 2-3 albums, isn't it?
Yeah, 80 million records.
Just a drop in the bucket.
Gigantic hits. I mean, we just heard one a moment ago, Cold as Ice, which is on the set list, by the way, for your special performance, Foreigner, the Hits Unplugged, the benefit concert that takes place on Friday night at Tilla Center for the Performing Arts at the LIU Post campus, which I will forever call CW Post, no matter how they've rebranded it.
Is that what it is, really?
Yeah.
CW Post?
Yeah.
I've heard of that. I've
Yeah.
never heard of the Tilla Center, though.
Well, the Tilla Center is a beautiful auditorium. It's a really, really nice auditorium.
Acoustically good?
Oh, it's great. It's one of those where you can stand on the stage without a microphone and you can just speak and they can hear you in the back row. It's
I
really
wonder
good.
what that's like.
I saw.
You're gonna find
You'll
out.
find out.
I saw the Long Island Pops Orchestra there in that auditorium. It was very, very good. But this is a big event that you are part of. Well, more than part of. You're the host and you're the singer, and you're going to be performing, these great Foreigner hits. I mean, which you originally sang.
Yes, and co-wrote most of them as well.
Well, that's why you're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Songwriters Hall
Yes,
of
that's
Fame.
correct, yes.
Oh, yeah, twice. Yeah.
And it's when you were inducted along with Mick into the Songwriters Hall of Fame, that was when I sensed that your experience with Foreigner was not going to be over.
It was up in the air.
I
say the
know that
least.
it was, but just the importance of that moment.
I think that I think bonded us for all time.
See,
I would think the songwriter, I mean, it's just my opinion, but the Songwriters Hall of Fame, to me, has a bit more prestige than the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because it's not bound by any kind of genre at all.
That's true.
It's who writes the amazing songs that the entire world falls in love with.
Les Glitz,
Yeah.
More the bones of the
That's correct.
bones of the business.
That's right.
Yeah.
That being said, it was great for Foreigner to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean,
About damn time.
Yeah, long awaited,
well,
too,
I
yeah.
mean, one of my Facebook friends is Al Greenwood,
Yes.
original member of Foreigner. And with the 80 million congratulations that he was getting, on social media, it must have just made him feel really good. Because, it's one of those situations where, you can say you're in a bar on Long Island or something on a Friday night and song is playing and you say to the guy sitting next to you, "Oh, that's my band. I made that record. I was keyboard player in Foreigner," and the person looks at you and goes, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah.
Oh, look, I've got the Foreigner.
I got the ID badge right
Yeah, there's
here.
the proof.
Yeah.
I just keep this in my pocket. At
It's
all times.
8:16. Lou Gramm, original lead singer of Foreigner, is with us. We'll be right back. 8:22. Lou Gramm, original lead singer of Foreigner, is with us. He will be on the stage. This is going to be a very special show on Friday at Tillis Center for the Performing Arts at LIU Post Campus. That's in Brookville on Long Island. We checked. There are only 29 seats that were available. We went online to find out what the deal was this morning. To buy
Not too
tickets.
bad.
It's going to be a very special show. It is Foreigner, the Hits Unplugged. It's a benefit concert. The set list includes a lot of great classic songs that you all know. The Uniondale High School Choir will, of course, be backing the band. You need a choir. You have to have a choir.
They must be so excited.
And there's a pre-show cocktail reception and photo op with Lou and the band for premium ticket holders. You can find out all this information and get your tickets right now online, and it's through Ticketmaster. And this is going to be a very, very special evening. I just asked Lou, because I'm going to play another song right now, what song from the set list he would like me to play, and he chose Hot Blooded. What can you tell us about that song that we don't already know?
It was a song that Mick had some cassette guitar riffs that he was doing, and he wanted to play them for me. We're writing songs for the Double Vision album, and I heard that da 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 da, and I go, wait a minute, stop right there.
That'll work.
You know a good thing
I
when
like
you hear
that
it.
one.
All right. Well, here it is at the Cube. For your sweet, sweet thing. You see, everybody even knows they can sing along, they can jump in, right, Kristen?
Right. Oh, absolutely. I usually sing to everything, but I refrained this time out of respect.
It's Lou Gramm is with us here at Q104.3.
Would've
Right
been
now,
really interesting.
Right now, we're going to give away a pair of tickets to caller 25 to see Foreigner. And by the way, this is going to take place on Friday night, so be aware of that. You'll win a pair of VIP tickets to see Foreigner, the Hits Unplugged, live at Tillis Center. That's Friday night, hosted by Lou Gramm, a rare acoustic performance. Tickets to this intimate night are limited, very limited. I told you we went online just a little while ago and there were only 29 tickets.
Yeah, we
Now
got-
there was probably less.
I was actually able to count them.
Yeah.
Like,
Get yours at Tillis Center. That's TILLES Center.org.
come on, sweeten the pot a little bit. Why don't you go too? You going to be there?
Yeah, I'm going to be there.
All right, good.
I'm definitely going to
Just
be
want
there.
to make sure that people
One
know
step
that
ahead
too.
of you.
You think I was going to miss that? An acoustic performance of all those hits?
You want to walk people to their seats? We'll set that
You
up.
know? I always thought it would be kind of fun.
To do that, right?
Yeah, to work
It's
in
something
a,
about that.
to work in a theater. I thought
To
that
be
would
an
be
usher.
kind of a cool job.
That little flashlight.
And now this special show, the Hits Unplugged benefit concert that we're telling you about and that we're giving away tickets for right now, is in support of the upcoming world premiere of Feels Like the First Time, the Foreigner musical, which will be on Broadway,
It's so cool.
directed by Broadway star Adam Pascal. Let's come up with some names here to impress us all. Rent, Aida, Cabaret, Chicago.
Just a few little Broadway hits.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you must be looking forward to that. That's next year.
I think it's going to be awesome. There was rumors of something like this a few years ago, and anticipation. Sometimes things don't quite pan out as they should, but this came back like a roaring lion, and I think it's going to be big.
Sounds like fun, and I like the plot.
Yes.
It's 8:31 at Q104.3. Now, here's the deal. We're going to come back in just a moment with Lou, and we have another event to tell you about, a real exclusive event, and we're going to give away tickets for that as well.
Amazing.
Actually, it's probably more correct to say we're going to be awarding an invitation to that event, because it's like not the sort of event they even have tickets for.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's coming up for you in a few minutes here at Q104. Here at Q104.3. Lou, are there ever moments when it still does feel like the first time?
I think more now than in a long time.
That's awesome.
You get up there on that stage. I mean, we're talking about a band that's going to celebrate their 50th anniversary next year, and yet, the songs are timeless. I mean, a great rock band could have recorded that song, feels like the first time, last week. Would have been a great rock song.
I wish with all my heart that there would be a chance to get up on stage with Mick and play again.
Mick has been dealing with
Sorry to hear
health
that.
issues, but I mean the magic. I mean, you were the two principal guys, and the magic that you created, is such an important part of rock and roll history, both in the United States and in Britain and all around the world. Speaking of all around the world, people from all around the world came to the United States and were processed through Ellis Island. And there is going to be a special event that takes place on Saturday. It's part of Foreigner's official 50th anniversary celebration, but it's going to be a performance that is going to be filmed for a major documentary which will be released next year. So it will take place on Ellis Island with the Statue of Liberty as a backdrop, tying Foreigner's music to the American dream. And the audience will consist of only 250 people.
Wow.
That's it. It's a closed set for the filming. The attendees will appear in the film. So obviously, it's going to be a very, very special event.
I mean,
Absolutely.
it sounds
when
like
it
a once in a lifetime
Yeah,
thing.
Sounds epic.
when it's released next year, you'll be able to go see it, and you'll, that's me.
That's incredible. Yeah.
So that's a very, very special event that you must be excited about. So you have Tillis Center Friday night, and then Ellis Island on Saturday.
This is just like being on tour, isn't it?
Just like any other day.
Well, you toured a lot.
Tell me about it.
You toured a lot.
Yes, we did.
You toured a lot, and you toured, well, Kiss before you were even in Foreigner. Toured with them. Rolling Stones you worked with.
Yes.
Led Zeppelin loved you guys.
It's hard not to love Foreigner. We're talking about a band earlier this year we thought weren't going to tour anymore after a while, and now you're continuing to do it in such a major way too with these special shows. I mean, what's it like still doing it now?
Honestly, to step on stage as part of Foreigner again after a lot of years of being away from it, it still has that magic.
Yeah.
And the current lineup is fantastic. They're great players and a great bunch of guys. We get along famously, and they're a lot of fun, and they have a great deal of respect for the songs and the way they should be played, and I have no bones about being on stage with them at all. They do the name proud.
So we're going to give away an invitation to that special performance on Ellis Island. Now, remember, this is going to be Saturday, so keep that in mind before you call. It'll be caller 25 at 888-872-1043. Who do we have as a winner, by the way, for the Tillis Center show?
Oh, that's Todd. Todd was screaming into the phone, so I can't really remember the rest of what Todd said, but he's excited to go. He's so pumped.
Okay. I first met Lou Gramm in the 80s. And I remember thinking at the time, when I had a conversation with him backstage at Madison Square Garden during the Atlantic Records 40th anniversary concert, I remember thinking that, considering that he was such a big name, successful star, that he was such an unassuming, down-to-earth, friendly guy. And now, decades later, I can say that my first impression was absolutely correct.
Thank you, sir.
And thank you so much for visiting with us this morning here at Q104.3. See you Friday night on Long Island.
Sounds good.
It's 8:48 here
Break
at
a leg.
Q104.3.
New York's classic rock, Q1043.